Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be talking about how to get gigs, how to get gigs as a freelancer. You're looking for how to make money. You've got the skills. By the way, having skills without money is frustration. So it's very, very frustrating. And I've been there because I know what I'm talking about. When you have skill and you don't have money, it can be frustrating. Now, how do you go about, getting money, getting gigs so that you can have money in your pocket? Because we have been preaching and telling you, go and get skill, go and get skill. Now you have skill, but nothing, right? So that's what we're going to be dealing with in this video. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Of course, we release new video almost every day. Number one, you need to ensure that you have real value. Now, because I see some people who say they have skill, give them job to do, they can't deliver. Right? So if you don't have this value, please settle down first. Learn this thing, understand it very well before you take off. It's not just about making money, but it's about delivering value. So make sure that you have this value to deliver. Because if you don't, no matter what I tell you after now, you're not going to make any money. In fact, you're going to end up hurting yourself, right? Because if people deal with you, they won't come back again. So that's number one. Number two is once you are done and you are sure you have value, please spread the word. Spread the word about what you do. I see so many people, they don't talk about what they do. I don't understand. You need money, but nobody knows what you do. Does it make sense to you? Coca-Cola is how many years old? Coca-Cola is a multi-billion-dollar business. Why are they still spending money on adverts? I'm not telling you to run adverts here. I'm not telling you to spend any money. I'm saying spread the word about what you do. Spread the word. Anybody you meet, let the person know what you do. You're a freelancer. How are you going to get jobs if nobody knows what you do? Right? Spread the word about what you do is very, very important. I mean word of mouth. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying say it. Tell people what you do. Anybody you meet, let the person know what you do, what you can deliver. Because that person may be your lifesaver. That person may be your breakthrough. It may not be directly, it may be indirectly, maybe from the person to another person. The person may refer you to somebody, or from somebody to somebody. That is why you must talk about what you do. So if you are ashamed to talk about what you do, my friend, poverty is your. You understand it? Okay, good. Now, next one is use local directory. Oh my God, local directory is very powerful. Local directory is very powerful, and I know what I'm talking about because I have experience. Local directory, and the father of them all is Google Business. Now, you may have known Google Business, you may have used it, but you may not understand what I'm trying to say. Local directory helps you to discover businesses who need what you offer. Let me give you an instance. In 2020, during the COVID, I used to build a lot of websites then, and I remember using local directory, using Google Business specifically. What did I do? I went online and I started searching businesses around a particular niche. Actually, I was searching around building materials niche, and I was looking for businesses that do not have a website. So I went on Google Business and typed building materials, and so many businesses popped up. I picked up my pen and my jotter, and I started listing businesses. And as I list the business, I check whether they have a website. Of course, you know that if you go to Google Business, you will know whether a business has a website or not. Even if they don't link it, I will pick their name, go on Google, search it again, and be sure they don't have. So once I discover those ones that don't have a website, I list them one place, pick their phone number, and drop it by the side. So after doing that for several businesses, I started placing call. Yes, cold call. So many people dread this one. Well, hey, my friend, you want to make money, you must take some action. Money does not fall from trees, right? I started placing cold calls. So I'll call the businesses. I'll tell them, oh, I discover that you don't have a website, blah, blah, blah. This is what a website can do for you, especially in this COVID, blah, blah, blah. Businesses are shut down. You can't say if you have, So I started pitching web design to them. So, of course, many rejections, and people dread rejections, right? My friend, if you're going to go far, you're going to love rejection. Don't have any problem with rejection. People will reject you as many times as they want. That's their problem, right? Rejection does not hurt anybody. If they reject you, look for another person. Do you understand what I mean? If they reject the value you have, Don't bother yourself. There are 8 billion people on earth. So if they don't, this person doesn't take you, look for another person. So I got a lot of rejection. But let me tell you, I had a success story. So I placed this call to this particular business, and the man on the other end picked, and he happened to be the CEO of the business. And I said, sir, I discovered your business online, and I found out that you don't have a website. I look, this type of your business, the website will do a lot of magic, blah, blah, blah. And I did my pitch. Boom, it worked. And the man said, oh, in fact, I've actually been considering this. In fact, there was somebody who just left my office. He has been talking to me about this. And okay, you know what? See me on Monday. This was on a Friday. See me on Monday in my office. Let's discuss. Long story short, I went to his office. We discussed, and I left that place with 50% payments delivered into my pocket. All right, to build the, was it 50%? I think it was not at 50%, maybe about 70% or so, because I know I usually do 70-30, that's 70 before, 30% after I deliver the job. So the money was paid, that's a long story. Money, I left with money, and it was huge. All right, the website was built, and I can tell you, till today, from 2020 till now, we're seeing any money from that same website. See any money from that website. So what I'm trying to say is that you got to take actions. So if I didn't make that call, nothing happens. If I didn't do doing those research, nothing happens. So most of the businesses you're going to deal with, they are on Google Business. Research them, find out what you offer that they don't have. Go to their website, find out the loopholes, find out what they don't have, find out what you can help them improve, and pitch your business there. Remember, when you are calling them, you're not focusing on yourself. You're not focusing on what you have to offer. What are you focusing on? Their pain points. Solving problem for them. In fact, try to behave as if, of course, you love them, but you love them because you want their money. That's between me and you now. You understand? So you love them is the money you're looking for, right? But make them understand that you love them. Let them feel the love. Let them feel that you care about their business, right? That's how they're going to give you the money. So when you call them, focus on solving their problem. In fact, sometimes you can even give them some free things. Yes, that's the way it works. Sometimes you can give them some things for free. But you have a target. Don't be stupid. You have a target. There's something you're focusing on. So even if you give them something for free, you are still focusing on your main thing. You understand? It's like somebody who is looking for a wife to marry. So if you spend some money taking somebody out, buying somebody dinner, buying some gifts, you know your target is marriage. Do you understand what I mean now? So that's by the way. So use local directories. So Google Business is one. There are other local directories. If you go to your country, I don't know what country you're watching me from, but whatever country you're watching me from, just go to Google and type local directory in, put your city name, Los Angeles, in Accra, Ghana. You will see a lot of local directories. Those local directories, they have businesses listed on their platform. Some are niche based, some are general. Right? So when you go there, you're going to see a lot of businesses. And you can now research what they do not have that you have to offer. That way you can pitch your business to them. It requires work. It requires work. Remember, on this channel, we don't paint anything. We tell you nothing but the truth and the whole truth. Right? That means you're going to do the research, you're going to pull out those information, you're going to make the calls, you're going to make the visits, you're going to have the meetings. So that you are selling online does not mean you're not going to do all these things. So make sure to do the work. If you don't do the work, you're not going to get any result. All right, the next one is the one social media, very powerful. Social media is powerful, and I know. I mean, we made a lot of sales from social media. We're still making sales from social media. So as a freelancer who wants gigs, your social media platform must be sharp. What do I mean by sharp? Your profile must be spot on. Right? You may not have 1,000 followers, you may just have 200, but let the 200 be real people who are interested in what you do. Have your profile optimized across platforms, right? Depending on your audience. So that means you need to know the people you are pitching your business to, so that you know the platform that best fits them. If it's business to business, LinkedIn is your powerhouse. If it's B2C, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok is the way to go. So make sure your profile is optimized. Make sure you are delivering quality content on your social platform, so that when people land there, they will not doubt whether you really know what you are doing. Do you understand it? Because see here, the world I mean, we are living in the most exciting time. A time where you can deliver your service to people ahead of time. They see what you do, they believe in you, and they come to you. That's where business runs now because you've delivered your value ahead of time. So they already seen you, they already know you before they meet you. So by meeting you, it's just to give you the money. So use social media, it's very powerful. Don't just go there and be wasting your time. Use it to get gigs for your freelancing, whatever you're doing. All right? So optimize, create the content, share the content, keep doing it, don't stop. Every single day you wake up, deliver some kind of content. Let your audience feel you. Build the audience, grow your community. Before you know it, the money will start coming in. Are you with me? The next one is your website. Now you may say to me, Emmanuel, must I have a website as a freelancer? Well, no and yes. Let me start with the no. No, well, your social media can still deliver a lot to you. If you understand what is going on social media, you'll not even ask me whether should I have a website. That's the question. Because every day I go on social media, I see people whose accounts have been taken down. They have to start afresh. So social media is powerful, but you don't own the platform. So that's the downside. You are not in charge. You don't own it. It's owned by somebody else. And the person who owns it is not answerable to you. He can wake up after having a bad dream, seeing you in his dream. After seeing you in his dream, maybe Mark slept and saw you in his dream, and saw your account in his dream. You woke up and you tell the engineers, please shut down his account. And that's it. You appeal and they say that's their final. They can't do anything about it. So social media is powerful, but you are not in charge. That means you have to find a place where you are in charge. Your email list, your website. So you need to have your own platform where you are totally in charge. That's why I recommend that you should have a website, you should have your email list, so that no matter what happens, you will not be locked out. You will not become stranded. Right? So your website is where you tell your story your own way, in the way you want it. Social media allows you to tell your story, but they also restrict how you tell the story with their community guidelines and their policies and all what you have. But on your website, you are the master. You are the landlord. Tell your story however you want. That's why you need to create one. So make sure you have a website when you have your portfolios. What jobs have you done? What value have you delivered? Which clients have you served? Put them on a single place where somebody can access them. So when they ask to give them the link, they go there, they see everything. That is the power of your website. So make sure to have your website, make sure to have your email list. Of course, don't just put up anything and call it a website. Make sure it's optimized. Make sure this website is, the user experience is beautiful. Make sure it's appealing to look at. All right? That way, you get, in fact, somebody can just visit your website and from there call you. Of course, if you have a website, you must feed it with content, blog content, articles, where you also solve problems. People will discover you through your articles and they'll come to you. All right? So if you are really serious, you need to have a website. All right, let's proceed. The next one, that is number 6. Number 6 is ads. You see where I placed it? I placed ads towards the tail end because ads is not a primary strategy for you as a freelancer. You don't even have the money. So spending money, where are you going to get the money from? Before you start spending money on ads, you must have made some money. Right? So, but ads are also very powerful. So when you have money, once in a while, you throw in some ads to get leads. People you follow up to close at the end of the day. Finally, number 7 is partnership and collaboration. So sometimes for you to get gigs, you may partner with people, right? You partner with them, you collaborate with them, they give you jobs, right? So that way you have some money in your pocket. So if you're a freelancer, make sure to watch this video over and over again so that you can get all the points I've listed, right? All of them are powerful. If you implement them, you're going to get results. And if you do have results, please let us know. Share in the comments, send us an email, let us hear your success story, right? I'm sure the video is exciting as always. Like the video, of course. Share the video with your family and friends and those you think will need this value. And do not forget, if you are not yet subscribed, you are missing a lot. I'll see you again in another exciting video.